my streaming input. Nothing happening anyway.
Right, I don't know if anybody's coming up. 2 people are on already. 3 people are on. Hey, I was thinking. Just hang on, I've got to copy this. Why can't I copy that? Copy. Right, I don't know if anybody's coming up. 2 people are on already. 3 people are on. Hey, Yep. Right, here we are. Yeah, so nothing better doing. Thanks Z for trying to get that, Discord up and running, but I don't know, I had it on last week and I just wrestled and why does something have to be so freaking hard, you know? Why do they have to make it so hard to stream? I mean, YouTube, I push a couple of buttons and put in a title and away it goes. What do you call it? Zoom's pretty easy if you have Zoom, of course. Even Skype, it's easy to click a button. I'm not sure why they make it so hard for Discord. Why not make it easy? Might use it more then. But anyway, here we are. What have I got here? GJ. I don't think there's any need to go over Matt's stuff. The weekly, like for me, that was high, low. It was slightly bullish. Going through all Matt's stuff. But that little highlighted area here is my monthly buy zone for the month. I want this to go up. For mine, that is a reversal candle for mine. Shooting star or wing star, whatever, morning star, whatever the hell. Call it whatever you want. A hammer. I don't know. For me, that indicates more of a rejection of a particular zone. And what zone would that be? Certainly got all that zone. Oh, listen, can I just mention something? Oh, here we are. I've got comments already. Can I... Hearing a bit of a reverb. I've got no idea why that would be. Let me check what... for me, that indicates more rejection of a particular zone. Somebody help me out here. I think, James, you were talking to me about this for? Having a bit of a reverb. Where do I find the microphones again? No idea why. No, nothing there. Okay, desktop audio. Maybe I should scrap that, perhaps. I don't know how to get rid of that. Remove? No, I don't want to remove it. Where do I find the... here. Monitor, I've got no idea what all the hell that shit's about. Anybody getting a suggestion? Alright, team. Charles having a bit of a reverb. Anybody else got a comment about the audio? Is it going alright or what? I can't see anything that I need to do here. Output stream audio default. What's the default? Somebody else got a comment about the that's speakers. About the audio? Going alright or what? Okay, now what the hell? Audio, video, output, hotkeys, video, remote, virtual webcam. Yeah, nothing there. Right. Trying to reduce the mic level a bit. Where do I do that? I mean, this thing was working just fine the other day, so why am I having trouble with it now? I don't know. Just choose default. Where do I find that? Configure default devices, yep. Where do I do that? That one. Continue. Why am I having trouble with it now? It's been working just fine every other time, and now suddenly I'm having trouble. Because this is because I was messing around with all this stuff the other day with that Discord, and that's. So now I don't know what the hell's going on. Go to audio tab. Audio. Right, I'm on audio. Audio device. Why am I having trouble with it now? 2. Speakers. Nope. This is because I was messing around with all this stuff. Auxiliary, disabled, default. Microphone, Realtek, Digitech. Is that? I don't want that one. I'm pretty sure. Is that better? Audio. Right, I'm on audio. Audio device. Microphone. 2. Speakers. Nope. Oh, good. We can hear clear. Your mic is also not the tabletop one. Microphone. Realtek. Digitech. Is that? I don't want default. That one. Where's default? No, you disabled it. Disabled what? Audio. Channel. Simple. Go back to the other mic. What other mic? Desktop microphone. Well, not the live cam. I don't want that. Default. Speakers don't care. Is that any better? We cannot hear you now. The first mic was better. But I thought you said I wasn't doing well on the first mic. Better again. So that's good. We're going to run with that one. Right, running with that one. Better again. Good, good, good. No, no, what? No, 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 what? No. First mic. I thought you said I wasn't doing well on the first mic. Right, good. Right, are you sure you want? No, no, no. Cancel. Right, this can go, and I'm back here. And there we go. So apparently it's all good. Everything is good. Yippee yippee yi. Yippee yippee yi. Righto. So this is a weekly. As we know, this is the GJ course, and as I was just saying, you know, it was a bullish. It's higher highs, higher lows, closed bullish. Although in my opinion, this is more of a reversal candle. That's more a rejection, but anything could happen. You do have all this, so you got this big zone up here where it's kind of rejected out. We've got a bit of a wick to suggest we might be heading down, but it's quite bullish. I've got weekly, week bullish, got daily bear, as we know from this move here. We still haven't broken out of this daily move here. 4-hour bull, and I think the 30 is still bearish, judging on that candle there. It would still be the case. As I said, this area, this zone here is my monthly buy zone. I want to be bullish this month, but I've got to look for a reason to buy down there. So on the daily, we're getting into the zone I want to buy in. We kind of, I've always wanted to get it down a bit further. Down here is my prime area that I'd like to get into, but you know, that remains to be seen. So Daly is, we kind of tapped into this area here already, haven't we? And we did reject, but that was Friday, today being Monday. It's still inside, so we haven't really had a move. And with New York being closed tonight, as everybody I'm sure we're aware, yeah, Mike Auxiliary 230, turn it off, disable it, just have Mike Auxiliary 1 set the default. The type to you is really delayed. The type to you, everything is good. The type to you is really delayed. There's some audio issues. Okay, we've gone from everything is good to audio issues. Okay, Mike Auxiliary 2 and 3, turn it off. Right, I'll have a crack at that. Where is it? There it is. Audio 2 and 3. Well, 2's off. Oh, here, right, gotcha. Okay, Mike Auxiliary 2 disabled and disabled. So you said 2 and 3, so that one's disabled. Audio 1's default. I'm thinking that's the speakers, which doesn't really matter. And mic is audio mic 1 is default. So let's try that. I hope it's not the camera one, the webcam mic, because that sucks. Boy, the lag's incredible, isn't it? But the other mic's really good, so anyway, let me know how that goes. I mean, the lag's unbelievable. I hope it's not the camera one, the webcam. Then on your main page, yes, then on your main page. Perfect. Desktop audio, the one that has mine is 22, blah blah blah. So the other mic's really good, so anyway. Yeah, what do I do with that? I mean, the lag's unbelievable. Mute it. Done. How's that? It is a webcam mic, same as last time, yeah. Right, what if I type, is that better now? I'm kind of talking into the camera. I don't know what you're going to see with that, so maybe I'll get rid of the camera. No, the camera's here. Can I drag that out of the road, out of everywhere? Sounds pretty good. I'm listening to it on my earphones. Sounds pretty good. Right, okay, moving right along, guys. Look, I just listened to that on the feed from the YouTube channel. My feed's fine. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. Good, now stop meddling. Oh, yeah, I agree. Stop meddling. What about another mic, right? Where is it connected to? The other mic's, this mic is connected to there. No, hang on, that's the camera. Right, that's the camera, that's the mic. Alright, see, there it is. Camera, mic. Okay, moving right along. Yeah, what am I talking to the camera? I've got to get the camera over here close, but I don't want to. Right, where was I? Okay, we've moved down to this zone here, and here we are. Today hasn't been a lower low or a higher high. So which direction we're going in today so far, bearish, so we'll run with that. Using my levels without going into that, the theory behind all this stuff, yeah, I know, lots of lines. Why does it have that many? What's going on? Something wrong with my settings. 10 minute, isn't it? Just hang on a minute. No. Okay, for me, we shouldn't, yeah. Okay, for mine, this should be going here because of this price action here in this zone here for today. Right, there's a 10-minute chart, and for today, we should be heading down to here. I know, just ignore all this stuff. I'm just sort of doing my own stuff here. That's where I'm supposed to be heading to, into this green zone down here for the day. But you know, so that's my thing. For hours with Matt and all that. Let me get rid of this. Delete. We've found support in this zone that Matt highlighted. I think that's the zone there. 30. Yeah, I mean, Matt was saying that he would like to trade it above here. He was willing to go long up here. Was it up here or was it up here? I forget now. He was saying we'll go long here or we'll go long there. That's where he was wanting to go long. And he was saying he wanted to go short down here, I think it was. And we were down in that zone very early on. I mean, we opened in that zone. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think that's what Matt was saying, wasn't it? Down into here to go short. So we opened in there. So that, you know, and then we went up and now we've been down ever since. And we are now we're trying to hit down here. And now, what can we do with it? You know, we can either look to take it up and look for a zone there perhaps. What about this zone here? But is there enough in it? And for an LTA, is it an LTA? There's not a lot in it. 10 points just. It's kind of pushing the envelope there. Otherwise, I think from here, there's 12 pips in that. And below that, of course, sky's the limit. God, look at all these colours. Oh my God. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. What are we on? That's daily. So, yeah, I know it's still messy. What's that one? Oh, it's weekly. Okay, so for the day we're heading down into here. I would love for it to get down here this afternoon, this evening, this morning, whatever works for you guys. So anyway, the other spot we have, I mean, once we get below here, we've got a clear run. You know, I mean, crikeys, what do we got to look at across here? We've got this zone here, I guess. We've got this zone here. once you're getting down into here, sort of, it's kind of, I don't know, type 2 happening now, but 15 minutes is a bit big. Kind of got, I mean, it's quite messy down there. I don't know, what do you think? Is that clean? Is that a clean run? We've had a clean run here, but that's already happened. We did have a type 2 for this zone here, into here, but now that's sort of happening now as we speak. So can we get a sell below here and ignore that tail, that wick, and take that down? There's certainly room to do so.
I hope it's not too strong.
Thank you.
Too strong? Or?
That's good, darling. Thank you. I got stopped there on the move up, did you? I'm having a coffee at the moment, so, and a Bicky. I mean, that's what we're after, right? I'm not, I don't know, it's 1 hour, 30 minute, 15. It's a good strong push down. I mean, is that worth taking? It's 11 pips. I guess we could take it. Anybody's game, jump in, I guess. Short of 27.9. 279. So you shorted it up there. Did you use the 30, the 15, or the 10? Where was your stop? It's 21 pips on a 15 minute. Where was your stop? Did you just go 10? Where was your stop, or what did you trade off, or what? I mean, even a 10 minute is, geez, I don't know. It's pushing down nicely. The guys that are in it, get on there. Where did you put your stop at? Use the break below the 15 minute low. So the 15 minute low. So you took it there. Is that correct? But where was your stop? Like I say, so your stop would have been there. That's 15 pips. Is that where your stop was, or did you just, I don't know. It's a 15 min close, no bottom wick. Yeah, it's no bottom wick there. I just don't see where you put your stop, unless you just whack it in at 10 pips and look for the strength of the move. Reduce my risk so the stop can be above the high, righto. I mean, if you're in it, a break of here, well, you basically should be in profit now anyway. Because I drew this blue zone in here for the LTA, right? It's only it's a decent, heaps, crikeys. Really? It's pretty messy. That's why I drew that in, because it was so bloody messy. Yeah, it was a good break. But, I mean, 7 pips, 10 down to there. But that's from the bottom of the wick. And you got to put in your 2, well, Matt usually says jump in 2 pips below that, plus your spread and your slippage, unless you got a particularly good broker who doesn't give you any slippage. Yet to discover one of them, myself, but Now, but my point being is if you took it below there's not a lot in it, I would have thought. And to anybody that's in there in profit or closed for profit, I take my hat off to you. Yeah, not much else to say about that. Just wait and see what happens, I guess. I mean, when you I see this move here. Just let me open something up. Where is it? Where's my drawing tool? What's the name of the EpicPen? EpicPen, there it is. EpicPen. This has been known to mess with the feed previously, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, look, that's pushing down really nicely at the moment, but I see like this break here on this candle. I can understand looking at this and saying, well, we could take a sell after this strong move, but then, like I said before, where do you put your stop? I mean, really, even if you took that candle there and said, right, I'm going to take that because of that strong move down, and it did break below several of the candles previously, even though it only stopped below that one and pretty equal with that one. So that's a bit of a resistance point or support point, whichever you want to call it. But even then, if you took that, where do you put your stop, right? It's 20 pips. So I don't know. I'm interested to know what everybody's play on with that when they took that short, those that did, or are you ignoring the wick over here and just sort of saying, well, it's a strong move down, it's a continuation, it's a type 2, perhaps you could consider that a type 2, and then you're just feeding off the strength of the move, which seems to be playing out, and good on you. But, like I said, I just don't know where the stops would have been. Unless you just take 10 pips and leave it at that. So at that level now, it kind of moving down below it. Now, what do we got? 8 minutes left on the 15. So, and the 30. So, is it going to find support there? Doesn't seem to be, does it? It's pushing down nicely. It's a good move because it's not a fast move. It's just a simple, strong push down. I'm kicking myself for missing out on it now. Sucks. But you always feel that way when you miss the good moves. 145.50 was the retest. 145.50 there. Yep, I can agree with that. I've got a level there at 145.74, but 550 is fine. Closed half with 10. Reduced my risk. Retest area reserve. 10 pip on the basis it was a strong momentum. Right. So you just put a 10 pip stop on because of the strong momentum. Well done. Good job. Well, whoever did that, well done. Wish I had some sound effects like all the cheering and the horns and all that like Raja has, but I don't have it, so.
Well, you can go, woohoo!
Woohoo! Woohoo! Well done!
Woohoo!
Woohoo! So it all worked out for you all. Well done. Good job.
Oh, we have it lagging.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So what now?
No, we know what.
would you look for a retest of this area? Not now, of course, a little bit later on. Or would you be looking at Coffee Mate is happy, yeah. Where would we look for a type 2 back to? It'd have to be here, wouldn't it? Although that would be valid. I mean, this looks like just a fake out, really, previously, doesn't it? Just a bang bang. But support was provided there for some reason. 140, 136, 140.1. It's not far off, so we could call it that. I'll tell you what, the next 4-hour candle's imminent. I better have a look at the 4-hour, huh? Is that what we could be looking for now? Oh! Didn't mean to get rid of that one. Right, let's have a look at the 4-hour. What's the 4-hour doing? Oh, well, look at that. The 4 hours, let's see where it closes. And it looks like it's going to close lowest point for the last, since the 28th. So, you know, if we close there, it's a decent move down.
Just came to my daily 20. It is an important daily level.
So, you know. It's important daily, I've been informed. Well, what's it on the daily?
It's an old
there.
resistance.
Oh, there. We got that level in there. Right, on the daily candles. Oh, we're down below that. Below this wick. Well, there you go. It's at that wick there.
Yeah, 1399.
And you've got this wick here, and you've got this wick here. So that is a strong area.
You could break it, but
I mean, do I take that up to there? It's a bit messy then. I don't know what you guys reckon. Up to that wick. There we go.
probably that one is not there.
So this is a daily chart. So now I'm thinking, what now?
Yeah, that's 4 hours too. This one.
You got, this is anything but low traffic, right? Now it gets messy.
Yeah.
Now it gets messy.
So this is a daily chart.
1,440
Now I'm thinking,
level. That's
what now?
4 hour, 3 minutes. We're below. Stop. You know, a close below there. Below this area here, I think would be significant. But I don't know. What do you reckon? There's a lot of traffic in there. But then again, I guess the last 2 times in amongst, well, this would work, wouldn't it?
4 hour.
That's a low traffic zone. What do you reckon? Low traffic area. It's an LTA.
Area here, right?
Okay, I could bring that down there, perhaps to.
What do you reckon? There's a lot of traffic in there.
Well, no, that's an LTA. I mean, that was a good move here. It was a good move there. Not a bad move down there. Pretty good move up there. Shall I remember this? Good move down there. Bit messy over here. But yeah, that's a pretty decent LTA. This zone here might be a little bit. How's your father, perhaps? But no, what do you guys reckon? What's people saying? It keeps going down if it's into a rangy zone.
Not a bad move there. Pretty good move up there.
If it closed below, then sell and play. 140.1. Whenever, yeah, is Whenever a 30 pip or larger move happens on 30 minute, you can bet on a 10 pip retrace from close of next candle. Yeah, so, you know, I know I'm getting lots of colours and lines and stuff in here. It's getting hard to interpret, I agree. But that looks a bit messier in there, perhaps, with a clean LTA zone there. I don't know, sounds good to me. So let's see what happens here. The 4 hours got another minute and a bit. Just give me, you have to excuse the mess that's about to come up on the charts. Let me clean this up a bit. This will be on 20, I bet. No, 2. Should have 1 actually. 40 seconds to go on the 4 minute. This is a 5 minute chart. These zones here, I know, just ignore the fact that I look at this stuff. It's not Matt's stuff, so choose to ignore it if you will. And I'm, you know, of course, that's a pretty decent move down. I mean, for mine, this was a sell right here, a rejection of that level there. But at the moment, because this zone here is 4 hours, right? So that's a 4 hour time period in between, within that gap. And this is the next 4 hour time period, the next set of lines. There you go. We just got their new 4 hour. I will be looking. 2 things are going to happen. Either this is going to happen, where we're going to find support there, and then we're going to head up into this zone here and look for a sell. We've got this level here, so this black line here was probably the most obvious one to work for us, this level right here, and that would suggest a move down to this zone here. That's what I'm looking at with all that stuff, but that's nothing to do with the Matt stuff. Feel free to ignore it. Otherwise, we would be looking at something like what happened on the previous 4 hour. The previous 4 hour did this. It never got up into the zone. What I just described there, it was supposed to get up into this zone for this 4 hour. It didn't. It came down here, found support here, and then it bounced back. So if it continues down here, we should have a decent bounce back for the better move down after that. But that remains to be seen. Or we're about to get this, as I just said. We're about to get up to this, down to here. Probably most likely off this level here. So that's what I'm looking at. But back to the 15 minute. I'm going to put that into a different colour so that I want it to remain there for my reasoning. So that's what I'm looking at. Back to the so type 2 off of the 142.40 level. Right, 142.40 level is what I'm looking at. 142.35 is the bottom of that square. Type 2 off there, because we've found support here, which is not surprising. You do this level, we did close below it, so that's promising. We closed below this line. And what happened with the 4 hour? Did it close below here? No, it didn't. Well, that's interesting, because we didn't manage to close below here. In fact, we closed above everything except for this one. From here on, we closed above all this stuff this side. So everything this side of the arrow here. So all of this stuff, more colours, I know. God, seriously? Everything prior to here. So from here there, we closed above that, if that's relevant to anything. So a move back after this strong move would be make the most sense. I don't know, what do you guys think? Some kind of a retrace after that strong move. I've only got it coming back to here, which is not much. If anybody's into fibs, that'd probably, I can tell you now, the square here will be pretty much, I mean, you know, if you look at Fibonacci, if anybody's in there to Fibonacci, what's your trading zone, your sell or buy, depending on the retrace on the thing, is between the 382 and the 618. That's the zones you watch, particularly the 50. Although, I don't know if you're all aware of it, but the 50% is not a Fibonacci level. 50% is just 50%. It's actually not a fib level. But they whack it in there anyways. But your key area for a fib level, if anybody works it, is those levels there. Which doesn't surprise me because this box often ends up in the fib levels. So I've only got it coming back to there. I'm just coming back into the 4 hour. It's not much of a pullback here, but coming back to these levels here then, for a pullback there for another sell, for a type 2. So we're looking at this up to here, down to here, oops, down to wherever, I don't know, that arrow goes to, well, yeah, although you do have this level here, but if you had a clean run on this LTA here, you kind of, with this target 2, target 1 from there to here is, whew, wow, is it that much? 60 pips? Well, that's alright. But from the break here, but like I say, you got to, that's 35. Geez, there's a trade in there, isn't there? Provided you get through all this. This is kind of messy. I am long from close, gutting for 10 pip retrace. Set your mic as microphone Realtek. Keep the rest disabled on the main page. Alright, let me have a look. So what'd you say? Set your mic auxiliary 1. Right. Audio, right? Audio. Well, it doesn't have mic auxiliary 1. It's got, this is speakers. Desktop audio, you said mic auxiliary 1, default, Realtek. Right, and then what'd you say? On the main page, mute video capture device. Mute video capture device. Is that here? Desktop audio, you said mic auxiliary 1. Video auxiliary mic auxiliary Realtek mic auxiliary. Set your mic auxiliary on his microphone. Right. That mic doesn't seem to work. Can you hear me? No, got nothing. Nothing. Let's change it to default again. How's that? Scene. Create stream output. Undo video capture device. Desktop audio. Oh, video capture device. I got you down there. That's muted. Right. Is that better? Under mixer. but mute the video capture device. I see the meters jumping on your table, Mike, but there are other settings to change, perhaps another time. Under mixer. Fuck, there's mixer. Mute event sounds, mute the video capture. Got to scroll down a bit. Yeah, done all that. Yeah. So what you're saying is this is too much, right? I reckon. Does that make a difference? Is that better? Is that better? Maybe that's better. Okay, you got it. See, who says I don't know tech? Yeah, I know, the lag's unbelievable. The only thing with YouTube, well not the only thing, but one of the things with YouTube, the lag's ridiculous. But anyway, it is what it is at the end of the day. Your audio is fine, however you are most clear when you aren't talking directly into your device. I'm not talking directly into the voice. The device is off to my side. My device is here. This is the device and I'm looking that way. Alright, and there it is there. So I'm not actually looking into it. So, not 22. That's too soft? Hang on, let me see. Let me put these on. Okay, I'm not hearing anything on these. Not minus 22, I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah, look, my streaming worked just fine before. Then I started messing around with Discord and my stuff's been messed up ever since. Right, so we've had a pullback and nothing, and now we're about to break. So that was the pullback. So Jan, did you get your 10 pips? Oh, you got the 10 pip retrace, well done. Okay, looks like we're about to break down further by the look of that. Anybody taking a sell there?
I did.
Oh, somebody took a sell. That was the sell right there off that candle.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, there we go. Away it goes. Oh, wrong one.
I saw that at 140.082.
082. Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one. So you took the break of the previous 15-minute close. Was that your what you?
That 5 actually.
The previous 5?
Yeah.
Right, 5 minute, right? So you sold 082. You sold there. Okay. You sold the bottom of this one.
Yes, I saw the book coming.
Right. You sold the bottom of that one. Well, good. Well done. You're well. You should have been close to your 10 pips up. You're only missing the spread.
Yes.
Well done. Congratulations.
I'm just waiting to see if it will keep going down. I'm at break even anyway.
Yeah, it took me a long time to set the live streaming up, and then I've been using, anytime I've used it, I just clicked on the little icon down here and pushed stream, and it's worked beautifully every time. But the other day when we tried to set up Discord, and I was messing around with all the settings, and then since then it's been a pain in the butt. I tried to do one this morning actually, but anyway, different story. So if anybody sold that, to be sold below, let me go to the proper time frames. I'm on the 15 minutes, so if you sold here, you would have had so would you have a 20-minute stop, or do we just go with another 10, just a blind 10 pip stop? Or my wife sold it there, right there, at that break. The break of this level here, but she did it on the 5-minute chart.
Yeah, that is the same level at the 30-minute candle body.
Well, there you go. Are you still in?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Away it goes. Well done. Oh, whoever's in's killing it. Agree with you, Volt. With V, agree with you. Probably push, but the area below into one that is pretty messy. Yeah, we were just saying that. I think you've only just locked in, Justin. Was that correct? Below that, we should get some really nice moves, which is exactly what I've been saying. What I was saying, Justin, was what was it, guys? I think it was on the hourly chart to look at this. I found this as the LTA. Justin, I don't know what you think of that. That's the LTA. And what I was saying was this area here was the messy area. So we're in the messy area. That's what we were talking about just a little bit earlier, and which is where we are right now.
Yes.
So there you go. What is this? This today? Yeah, this is the daily stuff. My daily move for this day was from there to there, and it's already complete. It's already done for the day.
Yeah, it hit the amount for that reason.
Did you?
The amount.
Woohoo! How many pips did you get? 20 odd?
I think probably 18.
18. Well done. Well done. 18 pips for the boss.
Kind of.
Woohoo!
I wasn't. This thing don't tell me that.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
sort
I
of
know.
scratch them up. That's a nice area in blue you've highlighted, yeah, Jossie. That's because that's what I was looking at, because I'm on the hourly. Because what I was saying was it was a good move here. It was a good move there. It was a good move here. Getting a bit messy as we got over, but it still moved all right in these areas most of the time. But this is more valid than anything else, which should give us a good move here. Whether we're going to get it today or not, it's a different story.
Yeah, and it's getting to the messy level, so.
Yeah, so anything's happened, so I don't know. Especially if anybody's had more than one positive trade today. Good idea to trade no more, I'd reckon. I don't know what you guys reckon, but if trading to that area at the moment, if you've had a good trade or two today, being a Monday as well, and also US is closed, the markets are closed, probably a good idea to step to the side now. For anybody that's done a trade or two today, it's probably the best idea. I don't know what you guys think. Makes sense to me. I mean, for mine, technically for the day, I shouldn't be trading short anymore today. Don't turn your mic volume to 22. Now it's too soft. Just leave it at -5. Righto. Let me have a look. Righto. Where do I go here? Here. Audio. Mic auxiliary 1. Hey, where did I get that? No, not there. Right, I had to go here. That's -22. You said just leave it at -5. Oh, really? -5? Seriously? You reckon leave it up there? Is that what you reckon? Not there, just in the mixer. Oh yeah, that's where I am, yeah. So you reckon -5? Right. Right, there she be.
So what's your area? Up there, just into
You're dreaming, Jan. You're dreaming. Okay, you're done now.
Oh, he was on the trade too?
Yep. So that's my thing, guys. For mine, on my particularly messy chart, which I'm sure you'll look at it and thinking, what in God's name is that lot? That was the trade for the day there. The sell zone for today was here. That's where I sold. And the plan from then on was down to here. That was the plan. Take profit zones in this area here. With this all here, why hang in there, take profit right of that. And just on that, guys, I mean, look at that. Look at that, to the pip. Holy shit. And those levels were drawn this morning. I'm sorry, Friday afternoon.
90 pips went down.
These levels were drawn Friday afternoon. And that's where it stopped at the moment. Right there,
Interesting. Okay, interesting.
to the pip.
That's only for the day.
So technically I can't short it. Maybe I could look for a rebound on that, but do we really want to buy what's going on? I bought just what's the 4 hours? The 4 hours still bullish? Oh, yeah, just right. Am I right to say that 4 hours still just bullish, but it's flipping? If this 4 hour turn closes below, then we flip the 4 hour, which means we are then 3v1 bearish.
Will be bearish. If it break the level,
Is that correct? Yeah, you can comment if you want.
if it's break the level where it is,
Well, it has to close below there.
Yeah, but what I mean
On the
is
4 hour.
fully break it.
Yeah. Yeah, if it closes below here, then we flipped. Okay, you were done there. Broken the previous weekly daily low. Oh, also, really? Okay. Well, that's important as well. Oh, yeah. Well, look, yeah. Well.
We are there.
So that's the first day. That's quite a move on the first day, right? What was it, 90 pips you said you measured it at?
Where,
The day?
Where
I'll go to the daily chart
where the entrance,
and I'll measure it.
where the entrance was, where you see an entrance,
Well, that's 114 pips for the day today so far.
Yeah.
And US markets are closed. So I don't think it's worthwhile doing anything anymore. But for the week, we've broken the weekly low, so I think it's pretty good to say that we can look for lows, especially like I said, if we end up with this 4 hour candle closing below this level here, right? We are then 3v1 bearish. 4 hours bearish, 30 minutes bearish, 4 hours bearish, and daily bearish. Yeah, CFV, thanks for your help, man, and we'll talk tomorrow. I hope you got something out of the feed. I'm just trying to do something because nothing else was happening, and that's my thing anyway. I reckon we're done. We're done for the day. Like I say, US is closed, and we've moved 100 odd pips, over 100 pips for the day. And we're into a low traffic area. So, and from the sounds of things, a few of the guys have had some good trades, at least 2. I think I've heard at least 2. Some of the people have had at least 2 trades. So why take more? It's a Monday. Put your hands in your pocket and, I don't know, go and do something else, I reckon. Methinks. That's the move my wife got there. So she got 18 pips off that. She did well. 17 she got, so look at that. She
So the spread, 17 pips.
17 pips she got, so she closed at the bottom. Hey, how well done.
I closed one star
you go.
reversing and
You got it right at the bottom. Well done. Congratulations.
I did like what Raja does.
Good. So that's it. She got her 17 pips,
And I'm done for the day.
and that's it. So I don't know, guys. What else are we going to talk about? I think we're done. You know, nothing else to say. GS30 doing nothing. Let's have a look at gold a minute, Justin. Oh my God! Look at this mess. Whew. Daily on the Dow. If anybody trades the Dow, look at all these levels. Let's get rid of some of these. These are ugly. I don't know why that's there either. Yeah, that's kind of, is that almost a double top on the Dow? Could be considered, double top. But we still, that's still bullish. Even into that, it's still bullish on the Dow on a daily. 4 hourly, we've had two big bang. So I don't know what's next. We've dropped below this in this level. Got hung up in this lot here. But if anybody trades the Dow, I'm going to get rid of it. Let's have a look at gold. Okay. This is the move for gold for today. I'll leave that in. Maybe we'll have a look at it briefly tomorrow before Matt gets on. Might catch up tomorrow. That's the move for gold for me for today. This level here was actually a pretty strong level. It's daily. Weekly, is it? No, daily. Oh, there's gold. It's found support here. But we've got lower highs, consistently lower highs. What do we call this thing? I forgot gold is above 1952, and I forget gold until it's above that. Yeah, agreed. Thanks for your time today, Charles. Audio Pro now. No worries, Josh. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Yeah, she did good, didn't she, Justin? I'm proud of her. She did good there. Hides behind me doing her own thing, and then comes along and says, "Oh, look what I did." Pretty heavy weekend in London, to be fair. Tom, oh, you're right, Tom. You were in London with Matt, weren't you? Okay, gold support there. I mean, that's if you want to sell it. To me, it looks more. You know, it's. Yeah, you're right. What you said, Justin. How can you justify buying that? You know, you can't justify buying it even at a support level when the resistance, when you know it's struggling to create higher highs. So you know, at the moment, all you can say is it won't get up to here. That's the best you could hope for. Based on recent price action, you can just say, well, it's not going to get that high, unless it does, and then you've got this zone up here to contend with. So, and you know, this gap here, you'd be better off saying, well, let's break above here. And then if you break above there, oh, well, it's 582. Well, that's nothing to sneeze at. Even this, I guess, eh? What's 236? What's that? 236. I'm just $20 odd, is that? Yeah, so buying it, yeah, well, look at this mess. Why would you trade in that, right? Why would you trade in that? It's the weekly. Yeah, weekly, these don't work that well on the weekly with gold, although I tell you now, this here, that level there, price moves off that level, that predicts this level here for the week. How good's that? Perfect. So it did work exceptionally well last week for gold. Did exactly what it's supposed to do. It's exactly what it's supposed to do according to these levels I have here for gold. If this level here is respected as resistance, this is where it's supposed to go to for the week. So I did well there. For this week, well, it's out of position. So for the weekly stuff, it's doing diddly squat. For the daily stuff, once again, the daily one working very well at this point, and that's where it's heading to for this week, which is a lower low. Below this, all that other, well, that's the level there. It's right in where it's supposed to go to according to this. According to all this, so you know, it's just doing nothing more than continuing down into where it's been before. So what's there to say? Nothing much. Scott, what's this doing? Nothing. 10, 15, 10. We're finding support here, which we expected to do. I'm out, guys. I'm over it. Thanks for dropping in. I've got nothing more to say. I think the best thing we can do is walk away at this point in time. Nothing more really to be said. So thanks for dropping in, guys. Appreciate it. And we might catch up again maybe tomorrow before I'm out or whatever, just to see how some things turned out or not. I'll leave it up to you guys. So thanks for coming. See you later. Bye bye. How do I turn this off now?